Hello, everybody, and welcome to Spotlight. Tonight, we have a multi-award winning author with us. We are so blessed to have Miss Alva Sachs with us, and we are going to bring her in. She is going to introduce one of her books, The Pirate Princess, but she does have lots of experience writing and a long history of book writing and much more. So I'm just gonna bring her in. How about that? So we could get to know her a little bit better. I'm so excited. Hi.
Hi, everybody. Nice to see you.
Did I pronounce your last name correctly? I want to make sure I did.
Yeah, Sachs.
Okay, awesome sauce. So, Miss Sachs, I am so happy that you're with us today and that you're blessing us with your experience, with your journey. With you are a multi-award winning author on all your books, pretty much. You do a lot of great things in the community with the youth. You just have a long resume and history, and I just can't wait to start asking you a bunch of questions.
I'm yours. I'm yours.
Yay! So, first off, can you tell us just a little bit about your writing process? How long have you been writing?
Well, I started teaching way before you were even around. So my writing actually started when I was teaching. I was teaching 4th and 5th grade, and then kindergarten through 5th grade. So I taught for 16 years. I have a master's in education, and kids have always been a part of my life, as well as I have 3 adult children and a grandson and a granddaughter on the way. So when I was teaching, writing was very important to me, and it was important to my kids. I mean, I taught 5th grade. I had kids who couldn't write a paragraph when they came to me in 5th grade.
Yeah.
So and it's a very important. Writing helps with your imagination, your creativity, your world around you, and lots of different forms of writing. If I had a child who finally wrote a sentence,
Yeah.
I was really happy. And I did a lot of creative things in my classroom. So I started writing when I was teaching, and then after my kids grew up, they got married, and whatever. I said, what am I going to do with my life?
So you decided to make like writing your full-time career at that point.
Right, because I'm kind of like Peter Pan. I don't want to grow up. So
rightfully so.
Yeah. So my writing really basically stemmed from my experience with my kids and that type of stuff.
Which is amazing. So it seems like you draw a lot of your inspiration from your students, from writing, from being in the environment of education all these years. I am so happy. What was your first book that you have written?
Okay, so here's what I'm trying to find the best way to do this. My first book is Circus Fever.
Oh,
and
yes.
Because I'm an author, I can write whatever I want.
That's right.
And I could put any character in I want. And this is Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi, Jennifer. Jessica's my daughter, and I actually wrote this book way before I published because I used this when I was teaching. And so my idea here was to write a fun story about imagination, creativity, and Jessica's a star in this book, and the circus is coming to her town, and she's like really, really, really excited. And she wants to go by herself to the circus, but she's like only 9. You can't do that.
You can't go by yourself at 9, right?
So the story's about Jessica's adventure at the circus, and we won a lot of awards with this book, and it's a fun story, and it's very creative. And my same illustrator, Patricia Krebs, did all my books. So I kind of like have a partner in crime.
I absolutely love it. So, how many books will you say have you written so far?
I've written 6.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome. And
yeah.
all six of your books are multi-award winning books. They're
Yes.
which is a
Yep.
blessing. God bless you.
Yep.
Um,
This is on your markets at Go.
Marcus, but
On
can
your
you
markets.
put it a little bit closer to the camera because it's cutting off. There you go.
Okay.
I like Are You On Your Market Set Go? It from the cover of the book, it looks like it includes diversity, which is
Yep.
awesome. And
Right.
it's like, is it three little boys on the cover?
Yeah. And this is Justin. He's my son. And he's got
Justin.
his skateboard on and his helmet. And Justin, Mario, and Marcus are like best friends. And they meet up every Saturday to play video games or do whatever else they want to do. And they have a very surprise on this one particular Saturday. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi. So can the viewers, when they purchase your books, can they purchase the characters with the books as well?
No, unfortunately, they're through a company called Buzzies.com. They're down in Florida. They do a lot of community service with the purchase that people make to children's hospitals and communities and stuff like that. And it's really easy to do. You just send them a JPEG of the character, and that's what they turn it into. They turn it into a life size. You could even do your own. You could do your own kid. You could do anything.
That is amazing. And who's this wonderful kid here?
This is Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Jennifer. I'm only 5. And
Hi.
that's
Oh,
for
that's so
my
cute.
book. I'm 5, and Julie's turning 5. She's getting ready to go to school, but school's not ready for her.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, there's a problem. She has
Oh,
a big birthday party, and all her friends come. They too are a diverse group of characters in the story, multicultural, and they have a birthday party, and they play games, and they have ice cream and cake, and just waiting for school to start.
but school's not ready. Oh, that breaks my
School's not ready.
heart.
Very, very, very.
Oh.
And they, and they spent all this money on, birthday cake and stuff like that. Um, so this next one, I'll just go through these really quickly. This is Dear Master
It's
Dragon. And I ran out of kids, so this is Danny. I don't have any more kids. I only have 3. And this is Danny Dragon.
I love Danny Dragon.
Isn't he gorgeous?
Amazing.
Isn't
He
he
is
gorgeous?
absolutely
Well,
gorgeous.
these are all from my illustrators' work. And Danny can't fly. He can't breathe fire. He's
Oh.
not like the other dragons.
No,
And this,
but that's okay,
well,
Danny.
that's what we find out. It's also a coloring comic book story for kids,
I love it.
written like a comic book.
Yes.
And it was a real challenge for me. I woke up in the middle of the night and changed directions with it. You know,
Don't you love it when that happens?
I always keep pencil and paper by my bed because something's going to pop up. But Danny's got a problem. We all have problems, and we all have to grow into our own skin one way or another. And so that's what's fun about this one. And it's my first attempt at doing something like this. I'll go quickly. And
It's okay. No worries.
this is Sheila Shin. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
I'm a dreidel.
I love your hair.
Oh, thank you so much. And this is Dancing Dreidels. And it's about 4 dreidels who are best friends who are getting ready for the big Hanukkah party. And they have to spin, to the music and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I can't spin. Oh, so
Oh.
Sheila can't spin. But she has 4 dreidels who are best friends. And
Yeah.
and they work together to try to get ready for the Hanukkah party. And we all know growing up, there are some things that we can do, some things we can't. Do we quit? Do we keep on going? Do we persevere? Do we have family and friends who can help us and support us, and that type of stuff. So I kind of like to write where imagination, creativity. I don't like to be preachy or moralistic. I want kids to develop in their own mind what's best for them and what experiences they can have, or try something new or something they never did before, and
Yes.
try and grow and learn from it. And You may not succeed the first time, like Sheila kept always falling down, and nobody made fun of her. They just said, well, you got to practice, 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 and if you read Dancing Dragos, you'll find out what happens.
Right. So my question for you, with all the experience that you have,
Hmm.
what is some things that you can give other authors, some advice on writer's block? How do you handle writer's block, or have you experienced it? What are some tips you can give us to handle something like that?
I haven't really had writer's block, but it takes me a couple years to get a book out and to write it and everything in the process. And um, I think it's important to write about something that you care about, something you have a passion for. If you feel you want to write something to help make a difference or inform, to do it in a way where it's not preachy and not
Mm.
telling people what to do, more so
Mm-hmm.
letting them find it in between your words. You know what I mean? So that people can, children and the readers, could be a parent, could be a friend, could be a grandmother, could be a
Yeah.
babysitter, could be at preschool or anyplace else where where it's read for what it is, and not putting pressure to be a certain way, because
Yeah.
we're all different,
Yep.
and we all need to learn how to accept each other. And
Yes.
and I think it's really important to let kids talk how they feel, even when they're 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
They can
Mm-hmm.
tell you how they feel. You know,
Yes, yeah, definitely.
yeah.
So when you're writing your stories, do you develop the message first, or do you develop your characters first, or it's fluid? It depends on whatever you're writing. So what is, I guess my question is, what's the first thing that you focus on? Is it character, or is it the plot and the setting and the message?
I think it's a tossed salad.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, because all your books are so unique and different. So
Yeah.
I was thinking that too.
I basically might start out with an idea, like
Yeah.
Circus Fever or the rest of them, or On Your Mark, Get Set, Go, about some boys who might have something they enjoy doing together, and then how it all, like, just, it's almost like growing a plant. You have the soil, and then you have the feed, and then you water it, and then you watch it grow. And so I think it's a marinating process that you have to do. Sometimes you
Mm-hmm.
get bogged down on, oh, what should I say? What should I have the character do? What should I have them look like? You know,
Mm.
and then sometimes you can just be too tunnel visioned. You know, and I
Yes.
think you could think of, like, if you do have a message, like my message is to develop imagination and creativity and the
Mm.
love of reading at an early age for no reason. Because when you get to school, you got to read, for reasons. You know, but
Yes.
when you're young, you learn to read, and when you get older, you read to learn. So there's kind of a dynamic shift in the process. And so I basically like to have the kids have fun with it, and some of the endings are open ended.
So what grade levels would you say your books focus on the most? What?
Well, I've read all my books, like, from preschool to sixth, seventh grade. And when I do older kids, I get into story writing and how a book is made and plot and development, and that becomes a little bit more, higher level of learning. And for younger kids, when I go to classrooms, or I've been doing some virtual readings now too,
Yeah.
it's really great to say to little kids, can you tie your shoe? Is it hard to tie your shoe? Can someone help you with that? Or have you ever, gone swimming and you couldn't swim, or you want to play baseball, but you're
Mm.
really not sure if you can do it. So it's basically to help them develop some self-confidence, and a vision is to, like, open that up. And if one thing doesn't work for you, that's okay. It's not a big deal.
That's right.
You can always try something else. There's a million things out there to do. Yeah.
I agree. I agree. So let's talk about the Pirate Princess. Does sh Do you have your book ready for that one? I can't wait to see it.
Got to make
does
sure I
the
go the right direction.
does the Pirate Princess have a pet or a person, or no?
Oh yeah,
Or she's
she has a parrot.
okay.
She has a parrot. This literally came from uh, how my kids played in our house. We used to live in Overland Park, Kansas, and I used to have the laundry baskets on the floor in the second floor of the hallway, and they literally would dump out the clothes whether it was folded or not, or clean or dirty. And they would
Yeah,
take the baskets and put them in my daughter Jessica's room, and they would sit in the baskets and they would play.
that's
And
right.
that's exactly what's happened in the Pirate Princess. And
I
it's
love it.
about Madison, her friend Jonah, and Madison are Caucasian. Sophia is Latina, and Jackson is African American, and Hannah is Asian. They all play together all the time. You know, they're just buddies. They live in the neighborhood together, and they
That's
were gonna
it.
they were gonna go out and play, but it was raining, and they didn't know what to do.
I can't wait to see what they do. All
Yeah.
right. So, what I'm going to do now, I am going to step out and
Yeah.
give you the spotlight because we
Okay.
cannot wait to hear about their adventures in the rain.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so I'm gonna step out and give you the spotlight.
Okay.
Hope you guys enjoy.
You want me to read the whole book or stop at a certain time?
It is up to you, Miss
Okay.
Sachs.
I didn't know what your
However,
time frame was. Okay.
oh nope, no worries. You have full autonomy.
Oh, oh my gosh, it's a good thing I'm not paying for this.
Right.
Okay. All right, here we go. Hi, everybody. This is the Pirate Princess. And it's about three friends and Madison. So, Jonah, Sophia, Jackson, and Hannah, they were going to go play outside, but it was raining. And somehow this rainy day turned into a very exciting adventure. Oftentimes, books have a dedication in the beginning of the book. I have had dedication in all of my books, and this one was kind of special for me. And it says, imagination is a powerful force. This book is dedicated to those who use it to be creative and inspire others. Raindrops danced across the window pane. Teardrops rolled down Madison's cheeks. Madison's mother saw her crying as she walked by her room. Oh my goodness, Madison, is everything all right? She asked. No, Mom. My friends and I were going to go play outside today. But now it's raining, she sobbed. Oh, Madison, why don't you and your friends play inside our house? And we can make a special lunch later, too, her mom said. Before Mom was finished talking, Madison raced to the telephone to call all her friends. And here's Madison. Everyone gathered in Madison's bedroom. There was Jonah, Sophia, Jackson, and Hannah. They all sat on the floor thinking of what they could play. Hannah said, we could play a game. How about we play hide and seek? Asked Jonah. They all shook their heads no. Madison jumped up and shouted, how about we play pirates? Yes, that's a great idea, Sophia agreed. Madison and her friends started looking for clothes to wear to dress up as pirates. She spied 3 laundry baskets on the floor in the hallway. Hey, we can use these laundry baskets for our pirate ship, said Madison, and she dumped all the clothes on the floor. And here they all are, sitting in a laundry basket. We can use these laundry baskets for our pirate ship, said Madison, and she dumped all the clothes on the floor. Perfect, Jackson agreed. Hannah and Jonah hopped in one basket. Then Sophia and Jackson followed them in the next one. One basket left. I will be the pirate princess, mateys, and lead us all to the buried treasure on the island, Madison announced. They look like they're having fun already, don't they? I'm going to show you this picture before I read. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Suddenly, the laundry baskets became a huge pirate ship. White, billowing sails with ropes were hanging from the masts. There were waves of oceans crashed against the ship as the pirate crew set out to find Treasure Island. Each of their hands was a giant telescope to spy across the ocean. Perched atop the sails of Madison's ship was their colorful mascot, Pedro the parrot. He swooped down and landed on Madison's shoulder. And here's Pedro up here on the top of the ship. If you were on this ship, where would you be? Would you be at the bottom, at the front, at the back? Would you be all the way up at top at the crow's nest? Lots of places to perch yourself on this pirate adventure. Madison had a compass that showed the directions north, south, east, and west. With it, she could figure out which way they were headed. Looking in all directions with their telescopes in hand, Jackson, Sophia, Hannah, Jonah, and Madison searched for land. The day was growing long. The sun was warm. The pirates were getting tired and hungry. Ahoy, mateys! Land ho! Madison pointed, jumping up and down, looking through her telescope. Jackson, Hannah, Sophia, and Jonah joined in with cheers. Land ho! And here they are in the front of the ship. And all the way out in the corner, that little brown spot, that's the Treasure Island. What do you think they're going to find? And this is them landing on the island. All of them together. The pirates dropped anchor and used a rowboat to get to shore. The island was beautiful with colorful plants, flowers, berries, and trees as far as the eye could see. Sounds of tropical birds were flying over them. Pulling the map out of her pocket, Madison declared, "Ready, mateys? Time to search for buried treasures." Step by step, they followed the arrows to a palm tree, then onto some old broken barrels, a huge pile of rocks, old tin plates and cups, an empty treasure chest, and finally X marked the spot for the buried treasure. And if you can get this a little closer, you can see the palm tree and the X on the map where they're going to walk to. Would you be scared or would you go for it? I'd go for it. This is it. Let's get the shovels and start digging, mateys, announced Madison. They all worked together. Pedro was flying up and down and around and squawking with excitement. They hit something hard. Kneeling on the ground, they could see the huge trunk with golden latches. Let's see. Here they are, digging away. And they found the trunk. That's great. Let's all count to 3 and pull. Ready? Asked Sophia. Heave ho. Here they are, pulling away. Looks heavy. Together they lifted it up. It was very heavy. All 5 of them had fallen backwards onto the ground, giggling. Sitting up, they all stared at the huge treasure chest. Everyone grab a corner to hold onto, and let's carry it back to the ship, said Madison. As they walked to the ship, something stopped them in their tracks. Quiet, everyone, warned Hannah. I hear something. There was rustling in the bushes. Strange noises were coming from all around them. Shiver me timbers, Jonah whispered. What is it? I don't know, Madison answered. Do we just keep on walking, or do we check it out? Hannah asked. A bunch of monkeys jumped out at the pirate crew. Look at all those monkeys coming out of nowhere on that island. The treasure chest dropped to the ground with a thud. Monkeys were running all around them and chasing them in all directions. The pirates could not stop laughing. Madison had some berries in her pockets. She tossed them to the monkeys, and they raced to eat the berries. I think they're hungry, said Madison. Here, I have some more berries, offered Hannah. The monkeys ate everything in sight. While the monkeys ate the berries, the pirates picked up the treasure chest and raced back to the pirate ship. And here are those monkeys. Once on the pirate ship, they all sat looking at each other. They were faced with the problem of the big treasure chest. What shall we do, mateys? Asked Madison. Do we try to open it now or wait until we get back to shore? Here they are, looking at the pirate treasure chest. I say we open it now, Jonah exclaimed. Yar, Sophia added. All in favor of opening the chest, raise your hand, announced the pirate princess. 5 hands reached for the sky. They huddled around the treasure chest. Madison began to turn the key. She lifted the lid. Excuse me. They huddled around the treasure chest. Madison began to turn the key. She lifted the lid and they all peeked to see what was inside. Excuse me, people. What do you think was inside the treasure chest? Do you have any idea? Like magic, they were back in Madison's bedroom, sitting in their laundry baskets and laughing. Who's hungry for lunch? Madison's mother called out. We are, they all shouted at once as they raced to the kitchen. And that's the adventure of the pirate princess.
Wow.
I got a little dry from reading.
And that's okay. I
That's
appreciate it. Yes, I
And in the
appreciate
back of the
it.
book, there's pages that say to draw your own treasure map and also draw you as a pirate. So the reading extension goes on.
Now we're back.
Now we're back.
That was totally amazing. I was glued in
Were
all
you?
the way. Yeah,
Hard
I
to
was.
hold the book with the pictures and everything to do that. Yeah.
It is amazing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for reading the book to us.
Oh,
I
my
really
pleasure.
enjoyed this story time. Can
Yeah.
you let us all know, the viewers know, where may they purchase your books?
Well, they can purchase it off my website at alvasachs.com. They can purchase it at Amazon and Barnes and Noble and any place where books are sold.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate you. We appreciate
Thank you
your
for the
time.
opportunity. You're doing great things with kids and books. You should be very proud of yourself.
Oh, thank you so much.
You have a very big heart.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. We definitely gonna keep in touch. I don't want you to go anywhere just yet. I'm gonna close out, but I'm gonna come back and I just want to chat with you for a few seconds.
Okay, I'm here.
Well, there you have it, ladies, gentlemen, and children. We are so blessed to have Miss Sachs here with us tonight and taking time out of her day to come and join us live. Again, you can go ahead and purchase any of her stories on her website and anywhere the books are sold. So thank you so much for viewing and tuning in, and have a blessed night.